guys, what's up? It's Baska. I'm sorry if the camera quality is kind of shitty. You know what it is. I'm convinced that my camera charger does indeed have legs and it likes to crawl away from me. So for this week's video, it's gonna be a story time, and it's one that I've been avoiding. I hate reliving these dark memories in my life. I was a stupid teenage high school bitch that didn't know anything. So let's dive in.
Oh, I'm about to dive in.
Okay. Just a disclaimer, I'm not condoning underage drinking. If you think it's right for you, I'm not gonna tell you to drink alcohol or not to. It's like your body, your life, whatevsies. So this took place freshman year. Freshman year, little backtrack, I was a square. I did nothing wrong. I never got in trouble with the teacher. I never cussed. I went to a Christian high school my freshman year, so one night I go to Katie's house, and as you guys know, Katie's house is like the party house. Her house was like in the front of the house, and there's a huge window, and all you had to do was open it and then you can like get out of the house. So we would always sneak out, we would always invite boys in, and we would always just like be rebels. We were crazy teens, I don't know. So I was at Katie's house one night, freshman year, and I was super sad about something. I was super sad about the guy that I wrote in my diary who like broke my heart and all that shit. I was super upset about him. Can't remember what he did. I think he got back together with his girlfriend or something, like story of my life. So I'm at Katie's house and we were talking about Kevin or whatever, and she was like, Sarah, okay, listen to this crazy idea. She's like, I know exactly what will make you feel better. And I was like, hey bitch, like no, like nothing's gonna make me feel better. Thinking about how much Kevin hurt me, my high school experience just makes me so mad. She was like,
okay, what if we drank alcohol? Crazy, right? Yeah, you want to do it? You want to be crazy teens tonight?
And she's never drank alcohol either. We were both tripping. I was like, girl, like, I don't know if I can do that. Like, that's crazy. I could feel my heart, like, beating super fast. And I was just like, yo, Katie, like, I don't think that's a good idea. Like, I was like shaking and I'm like, I don't know, like, and I'm like, you know what?
Fuck Kevin, okay, let's drink. I don't give a shit, like YOLO, whatever.
It's just me and my bestie, you know, drinking a little bit. Like, nothing's gonna happen. So me and Katie, we like sneak over to the kitchen. We're like tiptoeing and shit because like her parents are sleeping upstairs. So we get into the kitchen and we open up her alcohol cabinet thing. They have like an actual alcohol cabinet. And we opened it up. There was literally every kind of liquor you can think of. And it was like a full bottle. And honestly, I felt this like whiff of emotion, like, I'm about to get turned up tonight. I don't know what this is gonna feel like, but it's gonna be fun, I hope. So Katie's like, so what do we do? Like asking me. And I'm like, bitch, this is your alcohol. Like, you're supposed to be the one that's telling me what to do, motherfucker. And she's like, I don't know. Like, I don't know which ones to drink. Me and her just like sit on her kitchen counter on Google, like looking up like what alcohols should we drink if it's our first time, and like which alcohols would get us more drunk and all this shit. Katie was like, oh, well, it says to drink whiskey. So I was like, okay, I don't know what the fuck that means. She starts pouring me shots. I'm super nervous. I'm holding the shot in my hand and like it's shaking. Like it's like spilling. Like I am so nervous. For some reason, I just had these anxious thoughts of like my parents finding out and them like thinking I'm a horrible person, and somehow my Christian school finds out and I get kicked out or some shit. So we end up taking a shot of whiskey, and honestly, I like got that shit down. We didn't even use chasers. We didn't even know chasers were a thing. So we didn't know that mixing alcohol was like not a thing. Like we didn't know that that really fucks you up in like every single kind of way. So after we took the first shot of whiskey, we were like, what else should we try? Like we were like looking at the liquor cabinet, like sorting through, like, oh, that looks good. Ooh, what's that? Okay. So then we take out some tequila. And the whole time we were like, do you feel it? Do you feel the whiskey yet? And we're like, no, I don't think so. Like, I don't know. And so we pour a shot of tequila, and I'm still nervous, I'm still shaking. And so then we take the shot of tequila and we're like, whoa, like that was gross. Ew, like why do people do this all the time? Like we were like talking shit about drinking while we were drinking. And then we were both like, do you feel it? Do you feel it? No, okay, we should take another shot. We thought the alcohol just like kicked in right when you did it. We didn't know that it took a few minutes. So then I don't remember what else we took, but we took like shots of 3 more things. So we're at a total of 5 shots. And then after the 5 shots, we were starting to feel a little like, whoa, what is this? I feel kind of dizzy, but this is kind of fun. And Katie was like, you know what, heck, let's just take 2 more shots of whiskey so we can get like drunk. Like we're tipsy now, let's get drunk. But our dumb asses didn't realize that it just hadn't kicked in yet. So we took 2 more shots of whiskey. After that, we were like, okay, let's like go to your room and like listen to music or something. And we were like listening to music and we were like talking, giggling, and all of a sudden, it like hit us so hard, just like someone threw a fucking bag of bricks at our face, and like it just shook us. We literally transformed into the most ratchet human beings. Like I was slurring my words, I couldn't talk, I was drooling, bitch. I was saying shit that didn't make any fucking sense, and so was she, but she understood what I was trying to say, literally speaking in a completely different language that only drunk bitches can understand. I don't know. And then I started talking about Kevin. I started crying, and we were like holding each other, and we were like sobbing in each other's arms. Katie was like, you know what? We need some fresh air. Let's go outside and let's walk around the neighborhood. And I was like, yeah, girl, I need some fresh air right now. Not to mention, we're not even at our like fully drunk selves yet. This is probably like 5 shots deep, and we had 2 more shots of alcohol still like metabolizing through us. So we didn't want to go out the front door because that was just too easy, and we were rebels, we were crazy teens. We wanted to go through the window. So we both jump out the window. We both have our arms around each other. This is so unsafe. You guys, this is so unsafe. Like, pause. I hate myself. If you guys are watching this, don't do this. This is so bad, so unsafe, horrible, so bad. Oh my god, I like can't believe that I did this. So we're like walking down the street with our arms around each other. We're both like sobbing as we're walking down the street in this neighborhood. We're like, you're my best friend. No, you're my best friend. I'm so blessed that you're in my life. Oh my god, I don't know what just drunk bitch talk, you know. We were both talking about how fun being drunk was and how drunk we are. Like, we were screaming this. We were screaming that down the street.
Like, oh my god, I'm so fucked up.
Anybody that had their windows down could have called the cops on us. Like, we were in a neighborhood. God, I hate this story so much. So we walked out of the neighborhood, and we walked so far down that we were at this intersection, and we were just like walking, like being drunk bitches, like so unsafe. Oh my god, I just want to like punch myself in the face. There was like this huge field filled with daisies. I don't fucking know, but I looked over and I saw these daisies, and I'm like, oh my god, we could like pretend we're in a music video or something. And Katie was like, oh my god, yeah. And we go out into this like daisy field or whatever, and she's like taking pictures of me, and I'm just like in these daisies. And I wasn't even doing it as a joke, like I was legit like, daisies, like gotta love daisies, my favorite flower, just being super angsty and annoying. We get out of the daisy field, and the 7th shot hits me really hard, and then I start remembering Kevin, and I start remembering what Kevin did to me, and I get super emotional. I start bawling my eyes out again, and I'm like,
I gotta call him.
and she was like screaming at me, telling me not to call him, that I'm being a dumb bitch. But I'm like, no, like I need to call him right now. Like, Kevin, like he broke my heart. So I call Kevin. I call this motherfucker, and he knows that I've like never been drunk before. So he was super like disappointed in me. When he was on the phone, he's like, Sarah, like,
I honestly thought that you were better than this. You're not the girl that I used to know, okay?
and I was just like screaming at him, like being that fucking bitch. on the phone, like super drunk, like,
you broke my heart. Like, you told me you liked me, you like wanted to date me, and then you just stopped talking to me out of nowhere. Like, how could you do that to me? I thought you cared about me.
and he was like, yeah, okay, I'll pick you up right now. And I was like, dope, I'll see you soon. Like, kind of being sassy, but I'm kind of like, hell yeah, I'm about to see you soon, Kevin. So I hang up, and I was like super stoked that I was gonna see him, but also super pissed. I don't know, it was like a really weird range of emotions I was feeling. And I look over, and Katie's on the other side of the street in the other field, and she's on the phone with someone, like laughing really hard, and I'm like,
I love my bestie. We're like across the street. We're like, what's up, girl? We're so drunk.
and then my drunk ass, I had to pee. So I peed in the fucking field, okay? Super bad. First of all, public urination. I could have gotten a huge fine. Like, literally peed in this field. Didn't give a shit. When I'm done peeing, I'm like, you know what? I love having my clothes off. So I started, like, I put my pants back on and I took my shirt off. I, like, took my sports bra off and I threw it. Like, I legit threw that shit somewhere. I'm like dancing around with my shirt off, just being that bitch. And in these like sunflower fields, I don't know, I felt like such like a hippie. Like I felt so alive. I was like, who needs shirts? Free the nipple, motherfuckers. Like who gives a shit? I felt so alive. And then I remembered that Kevin was coming and I'm like, oh shit, like I can't like be naked with Kevin coming. So I ended up finding my shirt, but not my sports bra. Like that shit was long gone. I waited 30 minutes for Kevin. He didn't show up and I texted him and he just read it, didn't reply. Like Kevin was such a douchebag, you guys. Like Kevin sucked. After 30 minutes we were like, let's just go back to your house. Like we're tired, like we're over it. So then we go back to Katie's house and then we just passed out. And then the next morning, Katie had to go to like softball practice or something. And I wake up and I have my shirt on, but I don't have my sports bra on. So I was like, shit, like that was a really expensive sports bra. It was like a nice Under Armour sports bra, super great fit, super comfortable. And I'm like, I'm not about to lose that right now. Katie's little brother was like 11 at the time, and Katie's little sister was like 5 or 6 at the time, and I was supposed to be like babysitting both of them. I go up to Katie's little sister, who is 5 years old, 5 or 6, I can't remember, and I'm like, hey Gabby, like, do you want to go on a field trip with me really quick? And she was like,
Yeah, field trip, let's go.
so me and Gabby walk out, and we're walking out of the neighborhood, and we walk down to the intersection where we were that night. And I'm like, okay, Gabby, so I lost my sock somewhere. I told her that we were driving and like my sock flew out the window. I don't know. So we were literally in this field for about an hour, like looking around for my sock. People were driving by. Me and this little tiny girl are like looking through the bushes. Like it looked so suspicious and like creepy as fuck. Like so weird. I finally found my sports bra and Gabby was like, wow, that's a big sock. And I was like, yeah, I've got really big feet. I don't know. I'm such a dumb bitch. And then Katie came home, and then Katie's parents came home, and then I ended up leaving. And I guess, oh my god, I guess Katie's mom like went up to Gabby and was like, hey Gabby, like what'd you guys do today? And Gabby was like, oh, like Sarah took me down to the intersection to look for her sock. Like she straight up told her mom that I took her to an intersection. Katie's mom got really mad at me, and I'm not allowed to babysit those kids ever again. So yeah. But yeah, that was the first time I've ever gotten drunk. It was crazy. But yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for new videos every Saturday. Yay. And for my shout out this week, it's gonna go to Felicia. She literally, I tweeted something and she responded so quick. Like it was insane. It was like 1 second after. She was like, hey girl, or like something like that. It was like a pretty like lengthy tweet and it was 1 second later. So that's some dedication. I respect you, girl. So everyone give her a follow, show her some love. She's a really cute, sweet, positive bitch. Stay rad, stay bad. Love you guys.